Hello, superfans! We are back once again with another My Adventures with Superman episode review, and this is for My Adventures with Superman Season 3, Episode 3, aka the Giganta episode.
AKA Jay wants uppies.
Jay does want uppies. Jay does in fact want uppies. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I am pretty down bad for Giganta. See, this is why I'm glad I can actually have my camera and my VTuber model on for these type of videos, because you can actually see me with the hard eyes, and I'm gonna just keep these hard eyes on this entire time because that's just how I feel about Giganta. But yeah, Giganta. Wow.
But let's actually, before we get to the Giganta in the room, as it were, let's actually talk about like the overall theme of this episode, which is about
the future and dating life and how dating life is hell.
And also petty nonsense.
Yeah. Man, oh man. Like, Lois continues to be the worst. I'm gonna keep saying it until she gets better. Lois continues to be the worst. At first, I was like agreeing with Lois at first with like this whole like, all right, Jimmy, you're being stupid. Kara, you're being stupid. Just talk to each other. You know, do the thing. You know, it should be fine. But then she like misconstrues it and like preaches this whole, you gotta escalate. No, you don't have to escalate, Lois. Just because jumping off of a roof worked for you does not mean it's gonna work for her. And I don't even know what the Kryptonian equivalent to that is. But yeah, no. But I did like that we got a cute "I want" song out of this. Like, I guess it was that combination "I want" and "I don't want" song.
Yeah. It was more so it's like "I don't want right now" song.
Yeah.
Than an overall like typical "I don't want" song.
Yeah. But
so it's not like hyper negative. At least Lois had enough character development to say, "I don't want this right now."
Yeah.
But in the future.
And I will give her points for like clearer communication. She wasn't vague posting like she usually does. She spoke clearly and was like, "Hey, so I do want this, but I'm afraid of what's coming, and I don't want this to happen too fast. I don't want us to lose what we have right now, because what we have is great." Again, clear communication. Good for you, Lois. Nice step forward. I still think you're the worst, but you're slowly improving.
Yeah, still the worst Lois Lane in the entire DC multiverse.
Yep, the Omniverse.
But
yep.
You're improving.
Slowly but surely. And then
but the crux of this episode, the comedy gold of this episode is Jimmy. It is the worst acronym for something I have ever seen in my life.
Worms?
I wouldn't say it's the worst, but it's unfortunate.
It's definitely unfortunate. Like, I mean, you know, love does burrow into you, so I guess it's kind of appropriate.
I mean, it's apt, but I don't want the implication of equating love to worms, you know?
Yeah. What was that you remember that trend that was going around like a couple years ago? The women asking their significant others, "Would you still love me if I was a worm?" That's what I thought of when I heard. Yeah. Like, I saw that acronym. But yeah.
Also, the ladies running that entire outfit, they didn't really think it through, did they?
I'm also kind of confused with them. Are they actual fairies? Did they just mutate? They probably just mutated themselves to have fairy wings, right? Because it seems like they have.
They had a whole insect theme going on with their whole aesthetic.
Yeah.
I mean, even though it's technically not an insect.
Yeah.
They had a theme going. I guess they wanted to go with the theme.
Yeah.
And they are geneticists in their own way.
And then they tried to do matchmaking via science, and then this is how Jimmy meets Gigi, which, you know, Jimmy you missed out, bud. You missed out. I would have totally signed up for this. Tell me in the comments if I'm not the only one who is down bad for Giganta. I can't be. There's no way. Look, man.
I mean, this art style has a tendency of drawing like very, and I do mean very attractive women and men too.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, and like, you know, it's a wide variety of body types. You know, she's like not every woman is the you know, slender, sporty type like Kara or Lois. You know, you got more vivacious women like Giganta, and I like my women a little bit more vivacious.
Yeah, and Silver St. Cloud was very much the same way.
Yeah, Silver St. Cloud was also, it's very much the same way. But yes.
But also, juxtaposed to romance shenanigans between Jimmy, Kara, and fucking Lois having an existential crisis, well, many existential crises. Clark, on the other hand,
he's just trying to have a fun, lazy Saturday, building his model kit that he bought at the toy fair that Lois single-handedly ruined because she made this poor man crash out.
Yep, and the TV announcer's like,
which by the way,
be saving people here.
Which, by the way, side note, I know I said this in our last review, but totally valid crash out, Winslow.
Valid, very valid.
Like, I know you had the button for the mecha transformation, like, there just in case, but I don't think he was ever gonna press it. Lois just made him crash out. It's Lois's fault.
You can always blame Lois.
But yeah, so he's just out here just trying to build his farm, and then the TV announcer just always announcing all these troubles and stuff. And we get to see the distinct difference in the superhero approach between our boy Clark and Captain Hank Henshaw, or Colonel Hank Henshaw. I don't remember what his rank is.
He's a captain.
He's a captain? Yeah, Captain Hank Henshaw. And Hank is very much RoboCop.
Yeah, I definitely think he broke that man's spine on that flagpole.
Yeah,
on that
seriously,
stoplight pole thing.
Like, not like he literally like tossed that guy into the like that dude at the very least has a fractured, if not broken, spine, because that is a metal pole, and it's not like he just casually tossed him. He has super strength, right? Like,
no, if he used super strength to toss that man like he did, that man's spine is definitely broken.
And it's a purse snatcher, and he wasn't even wearing any like super equipment to make it so that, like, if he got tossed into a wall, he'd be knocked out, but he'd be okay. Like, that dude was just a regular street criminal.
Yeah, and poor Kyle got shellacked.
And then Chiffon, like, if it wasn't for Clark stepping in, Chiffon would have also been messed up. Like, I also like that we do retain some of our lesser villains from the previous seasons, like Silver Banshee and her family.
Yeah, also, Henshaw thinking he can just supersede what Lex does.
Mm-hmm.
And just totally rocked Slade.
Yeah. I do like that they're setting up this whole, like, Frankenstein's monster, and Frankenstein relationship with Lex.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like,
from the ending parts of this episode showing off potentially what Hank Henshaw might be doing?
Yeah, he ends up, like, mass producing an army of cyborg Supermen, and then, like, it's not confirmed, but, like, it's heavily implied that Henshaw himself snatches up Lex at the end, a la Frankenstein's monster, to murder his creator.
Yeah, because those robots disintegrated some individuals.
Yeah, which one of them was Jimmy and one of them was likely Steel, John Henry, who we saw in the previous episode. But yeah,
and
We also got a good
we
look
also-
at John Kent, future Superboy,
Mm-hmm.
who's gonna be kind of like the future Trunks of this season.
Yeah. So they're dressing him like Connor from the 90s, but giving it to John. I find that really funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I dig it. Which is also funny because, like, right now, John has his... currently, John is pretending to be from the future. In the comics. If you guys aren't reading Superman stuff, like, and are up to date, basically, young child John has been transported to the present. And so, in order to not scare and traumatize like kid John, future John is pretending to be an entirely different person from the future, who is helping to shape young John, a la like Legion of Superheroes type stuff. So I think that's kind of an interesting kind of synergy with what's going on in the comics right now. All right, but enough about the comic stuff. Brian, what did you think about the episode?
I really liked it. Lois was being annoying again. And Jimmy was kind of being annoying, but not as much as last time. But yet again, they are taking comic classic stories and putting like their own unique twist on it.
Yep.
Like, we were wondering, with the fact of, because we knew it from previous announcements that Superboy was coming. We were like, we got Superboy, we got Cyborg, Superman. They're clearly doing a take on Reign of the Superman, but how are they doing it with?
And also,
With-
we have Bizarro kind of taking the place of Connor as the clone Superman, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And, and we basically find out by the end of the episode how this storyline's going to go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Also-
it's going to be really interesting to see.
Also, this has me thinking. In this episode, we got introduced one of the most notable Rogues Gallery villains of one Diana Prince. Do you think maybe we might get a My Adventures with Wonder Woman?
Maybe.
I
I would,
would be down. I
because I recently saw a video about it, and apparently there's like at least 2 or 3 times where Wonder Woman has been this close to having her own animated series.
Yeah,
And-
I saw Sasha did a video. Shout out to Sasha
Yeah.
from Casually Comics. I saw her whole video on the Wonder Woman She-Ra inspired space show.
Yeah.
Yep.
But also that wasn't the only time that
Yep.
too. And Gunn did, like a few years ago, promise that a Wonder Woman animated show was in the works, but we still have yet to hear anything about it.
All I'm saying is, if they draw Giganta like this, I want to see how they draw Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah,
I'm just saying.
indeed.
Let
And
these
also,
artists
the way-
cook.
The way that she was operating and the way that she spoke, it's clear that she's been Giganta for a while.
Mm-hmm. So maybe Diana is around somewhere, just like we speculate that Batman is somewhere out there. Because Nightwing is a costume that exists in this universe, so like clearly Nightwing is a thing. So, who knows?
Well, at least Robin is.
Nightwing wasn't in that group of cosplayers. It was just Beast Boy, Raven, and Starfire.
Yeah, and Starfire.
Yeah. At least we know at least Robin for sure will be. But yeah. So that's pretty much it for this episode. My Adventures continues to be really solid. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I can't wait to see more. But I really do want this Kara Jimmy love subplot to not be the entire season. Like
Yeah.
I understand Lois and Clark happened very fast. but like that also just saved us some time, and that's one of the reasons we liked it, because it's like, okay, we don't have to deal with this like dragging out. You know what I mean?
Also, speaking of, yep. And also speaking of, I hope that this is the end of the Lois fearful about the future. Even though it probably won't.
I don't think it won't be, especially because, you know, her son is
Connor?
gonna come from the future.
Not Connor.
John.
I still want to say Connor, but no, it's John.
Which you know the funny thing about like him coming from a cyborg related post-apocalyptic future. He's a Superboy named John Kent. The other Superboy is Connor Kent. John Connor. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just funny.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun.
And I hope the like flash forward future thing is an indicator that we will get to see more of Steel.
Yeah. And I hope we actually get to learn more about like John's future, like what his world was like.
Yeah.
Like, was he raised by his parents? Like, did I mean, obviously his parents died because otherwise we would have probably seen them. But like, what's going on? I'm very curious. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let us know your thoughts about the episode in the comments down below. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube things. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any other brand new My Adventure with Superman reviews that we will put out every single Monday. And we'll catch you guys next time. It is time for us to go up, up, and away. Peace.